Okay, I am done putting on all my coats of True Oil, and it's finished out. It looks really good. It was pretty difficult to get it on here without it streaking. Like the final two coats, they say to put it on sparingly on your last coat. The problem that I've run into, as you saw earlier, is if you put too much, it starts to run and run on you. Okay, if you put too little, if you like do this area and then you go grab some more and do this area, when you overlay them, you start to streak, and when you try to thin it out so it's not running so bad, then it streaks. So it's really difficult. It's good that it dries fast, and you want it to dry fast so it doesn't run, but at the same time you don't want it to dry too fast because it'll start to streak. So what I had to do is toward the end, after I knew I had had several coats over the whole stock, I went back and I just, instead of sanding over the whole stock, I just started sanding the little spots that had streaks, and then I would take my finger and get some on it, and just a little bit, and then I would run over them real fast, real light, but I mean real fast over them, so it wouldn't have time to get tacky. Then I would stop, let it sit, and then I would come back, and if there was another streak somewhere, and I would just, instead of doing a final overall coat, I just got it to where I knew the whole thing had a bunch of coats on it, and then I kind of, spot checked it, and I put it on so thin that you couldn't tell the difference in the layers. So that's what I had to do. It turned out really good. There's no runs on it anywhere that I can see, and I've really looked at it close. It seems like it can be a little bit tedious doing this, but take your time with it, and apparently it turns out good. So now I've got to do the part with the stock and sheen conditioner, and the instructions for this basically say, which I know the camera's not going to focus in, but basically you just polish it down with the compound they give you, which is the stock and sheen conditioner, at least 48 to 72 hours after applying your last coat of True Oil. And then the bottle itself says you rub it on until it's completely dried, and then you buff it off. I guess it's going to be a little bit like doing, turtle wax on your car, but that's it. And after that, I'm done. I've actually already oiled up all the metal parts, and I went ahead and cleaned the barrels on the double barrel. So I've actually cleaned and lubed up all that stuff. It looks good. So this is the last piece. So after I do this, I should go ahead and put it together. Well, this is the finished product. The barrel and everything turned out great. The stock looks really good. It looks better than it did factory. I don't know what kind of finish they had on it before, but it was just horrible. Once again, I wish my camera could pick it up a little better, but you can get an idea. I mean, it just is like night and day, the finish on it. And let me try to find the packaging over here. I don't have it, but it's this Birchwood and Casey. Their gun stock kit, whatever, stock refinishing kit is what I used. Turned out great. A lot easier than I expected. Turned out a lot better than I expected. The Duracoat color on this gun is REM 870 black. Everything in metal is done in that. And the wood, I think, we find the stain. The stain, I think, was walnut. Anyway, it turned out really good. You can see the finish on it. Wish my camera could do a little better job, but I mean, it just turned out great. Really wasn't expecting that. But I'm about to call the guy and tell him that I've got it finished up for him. My buddy Greg, this is his gun that he got from his dad. He's had it for about 20 years, and I think he's going to give it back to his dad. So anyway, that's it, man. Turned out great. This Birchwood Casey is a really good product. Super easy. Took a little time to do, but it was well worth it. I'm actually maybe going to do their bluing kit now on a shotgun, on actually my first gun, a youth model 20 gauge single shot. So try it out, man. Turned out really good, and I'm not, experienced or whatever, so that's it. Duracoat and Birchwood Casey. Thanks for watching.